The trial is more chaotic than ever. Written in a dramatic and emotionally rich soap opera style, the sun rises above Port Charles, but tension casts a much darker shadow across the city. Crowds gather around the Port Charles courthouse. Reporters buzz with speculation. Officers are on high alert, and inside, pandemonium waits to erupt. Inside the courtroom, Judge Harper prepares to resume the most sensational trial in recent Port Charles history, the People versus Christina Corinthos Davis. The case, surrounding the death of Molly Lansing Davis and accusations of sabotage and collusion within the Davis family and Sonny's empire, has gripped the city. Christina sits at the defense table, flanked by Alexis and defense attorney Diane Miller. Her eyes dart toward the jury box, then up to the public gallery where Sonny, Nina, and a newly returned Morgan Corinthos silently watch. The air is thick with unspoken history and raw emotion. District Attorney Robert Scorpio stands confidently as he calls his surprise witness. Cody Bell. Gasps echo through the courtroom. No one expected Cody, who had disappeared weeks prior, to return. Cody walks in looking haggard but resolute. He takes the stand. Robert. Mr. Bell, did you witness any altercation between Christina Corinthos Davis and her sister prior to Molly's death? Cody hesitates. Everyone leans in. Cody. Yeah? I saw them fight. Outside Charlie's. It was brutal. Words, threats. Christina was unhinged. Christina's eyes widen. Alexis jumps up. Diane quickly motions for calm. Diane. Objection. Speculation. The witness is not a mental health professional. Judge Harper. Sustained. Jury will disregard the last comment. But the damage is done. The jurors are visibly rattled. Christina buries her head in her hands. Backstage in the courthouse hallway, TJ Ashford confronts Cody. TJ, why now? Why come forward with this? You were in hiding. Cody, because someone paid me to stay quiet, but guilt's eating me alive. TJ, who paid you? Cody hesitates. The hallway grows cold. Cody, Brick. Meanwhile, back inside the courtroom, Diane calls Sonny Corinthos to the stand. Diane, Mr. Corinthos, you are Christina's father. Can you describe her relationship with her sister? Sonny, they were close. Too close sometimes. They fought like siblings do, but Christina wouldn't hurt Molly. Robert, yet Christina was present when Molly died. There are inconsistencies in the timeline. And Sonny, let's not pretend your hands are clean. Sonny, darkly, you want to go there, Robert? The courtroom murmurs. Judge Harper, Mr. Corinthos, you will answer questions, not ask them. Sonny glares at Robert. A chill ripples through the courtroom. Somewhere deep in the back, Ava Jerome watches with interest. Just as the afternoon session begins, a disturbance arises. The doors burst open. Harmony Miller, presumed dead, walks in. The courtroom erupts. Alexis gasps. Christina whispers, "No, it can't be. Harmony, I have evidence that clears Christina, and you all deserve the truth." Judge Harper, order. Order in the court. Robert, this is highly irregular. Harmony, so was my death, Robert. She hands a sealed envelope to the judge. Inside, a recording surveillance footage from the back alley behind Charlie's bar. The video shows Molly chasing a masked man, not Christina. Christina appears minutes later, trying to call 911. Judge Harper adjourns the court to validate the footage. Christina collapses into Alexis's arms. The tide might be turning. Outside the courtroom, Brooklyn Quartermain confronts Chase. Brooklyn, why did you let Cody testify? You knew he was being paid. Chase, I didn't know by who, but now I do. Brick's going down. In a hidden corner of the courthouse, Brick meets Dex Heller. Dex, you sure no one knows? Brick, they'll never prove it. I've covered my tracks. Dex, you're underestimating Sonny. And me. Meanwhile, Jocelyn and Trina arrive with shocking news. Selena wants to make a deal. She claims to know who the masked man is. The masked attacker is revealed to be Mason Gatlin, thought dead after his last run-in with Austin and Ava. But here's the twist. He was working for Brennan, who ordered the hit on Molly, hoping to frame Christina to destabilize Sonny's family from within. Back in court, the judge announces, "Judge Harper, the video is authentic." This casts serious doubt on the prosecution's narrative. "I will allow the defense to submit it as evidence." Robert is clearly shaken. His case is falling apart. But before Diane can continue, a gunshot rings out. A masked shooter appears from the gallery and fires into the ceiling. Panic ensues. Officers swarm. Sonny dives toward Christina. Alexis shields Harmony. The shooter tries to flee but is tackled by Dante and Anna Devane. Unmasked, the shooter is revealed to be a rogue WSB agent, one of Brennan's operatives. Anna. He was here to silence Harmony and possibly finish what Brennan started. Chaos turns to shock. The courtroom is evacuated. At General Hospital, Harmony recovers in protective custody. She confesses she faked her death after learning too much about Brennan's operation inside the WSB. Valentine Cassadine helped her disappear. Alexis sits beside her, trembling. "Alexis, you lied to me. Again." "Harmony, I did it to protect Christina. To protect you all." Alexis doesn't know whether to hug her or walk away. Elsewhere in the hospital, Christina is finally smiling for the first time in weeks. Sonny watches her from the hallway with pride. But the moment is short-lived. Diane enters with an update. "Diane, the judge is granting a recess. The DA's office has to review the new evidence. But make no mistake, Christina, you may be free by next week." Christina turns to her mother and cries. News of the attempted courtroom shooting spreads across Port Charles. At the Metro Court, Nina confronts Drew. "Nina, are you proud of yourself? This all started with your article. You exposed Christina and Molly's feud." "Drew, I reported what I had. The truth is more complicated." "Nina, you ruined a family." "Drew, no, the lies did that." At GH, Sasha comforts TJ, who's struggling with guilt over losing Molly and now questioning whether Christina was ever to blame. "Sasha, you loved Molly, but don't let that turn into hate for someone who didn't kill her." TJ, what if I was wrong this whole time? Deep underground, in an undisclosed WSB bunker, Brennan watches the chaos unfold on multiple screens. "Brennan, Christina wasn't supposed to make it this far." His assistant whispers, "We still have the backdoor plan. Operation Phoenix." He smiles. "Brennan, good. Let's show Port Charles that the fire has only just begun. Christina may walk free, but new threats rise." Alexis and Harmony face off over long-buried secrets. Sonny confronts Brick and finally gets the answers he's been dreading. Ava receives a cryptic message. Charlotte is alive. Brennan's true agenda is revealed, and Anna may not survive it.